Hello, guys. Hello. Back down memory lane. Y'all come on in. I'm waiting for Nina to get here. Welcome to my live. My name is Cheryl Grabowski, and I am a survivor of narcissistic abuse. I've been here on YouTube for 7 years, growing this fantastic platform where I share my life and where I advocate for mental health awareness. I've been responsible for so many people realizing that they need someone to help them facilitate their mental and emotional world. And they've gone into therapy or they've hired coaches. Hey, Sunday Rose, and all of that good stuff. So, if this is your first time to my channel, I would love for you to share, like, and comment, and also subscribe to this wonderful family. Okay. So, hey guys, Deetra, Sunday, Latoya, we're waiting for Nina to come up. Do y'all see the link in the comment section? Because I put it in there. Okay, podcast TV. Okay. Do y'all see the link? There's 11 people here. Does anybody see the link? Let me go see. Let me see. I can check on that myself. YouTube. Cheryl G. Not Mills. Live. Cheryl G. I don't see it. No. Okay. Let me see. Boom. Guess. Invite guest. Copy. Okay. Copied. Go out. Boom. Post comment. Paste. To the chat. It should be in there. There it is. I got it that time. I see it myself. I got the comments. I got everything. I'm just waiting for a podcast. If any one of you guys want to join us, feel free to do that. You might not want to join right now, right away, but at any point in the podcast you want to join, feel free to do that. Okay. All right. So if you want to join, the link is there, guys. Monet, girl, that hamburger smells so good. It smells so good. I'm going to try to stay visual for most of this live stream. 18 people here. What's up, Queen Maya? How you doing, boo? I would love it if... Did my iPad just die? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. I would love it. Big Mike, look at you glowing like a star. Thank you, boo. Thank you. I would love it if ASMR could join us. Okay, we'll get the iPad back on. Do, 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 do. I'm so looking forward to this. Girl, what you cooking with your hamburger, honey?
Just a little something for the afternoon.
Just a little something, something. Y'all, I got this big mirror that's sitting right there in front of me. So if you see me gazing that way, that's what's going on. So we are waiting for Nina. Somebody sent me some emails. Oh, I remember Dalitha. She might. I think I'm blocked again. Nobody has responded. Dalitha. I don't know how Dalitha got blocked, y'all. What's up, V Goddess in the building, girl? How you doing? We get ready to do our second show for today, and Miss Nina is going to be here with me while we talk about sector talk. And I really feel like it's important because it goes along with everything else that I got going on for the channel. It's not the so positive side of it, but it's important to me because I would have never thought that I would run into this type of resistance. There she is, while trying to help people.
Okay, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So I got my tea going. I forgot y'all. See, it's 1 o'clock here. I forgot y'all was at a different time.
Oh, okay.
Okay. See, now it's backwards. Now I'm hearing y'all. Now I'm hearing it in a lag.
You hearing a
It's
lag?
always let me get on my tablet. Let me get on my tablet.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have another device open, Cheryl?
No, no, you know what? Hold on. Let me go out and make sure I get the others, shut the other windows. Hold on.
Okay.
Maybe that might be what it is.
This
Hold on.
always happens every time. Because it's like when I do it on my laptop. Ooh.
Is that
Okay.
better?
It's a little better.
Okay.
No.
Because you're perfectly clear here. Can y'all hear me? Am I clear to you guys?
Yeah, when I do it on my end, I don't hear a lag. Let me come out.
Can y'all hear me? Am I lagging from y'all?
Drop me down, Cheryl. I'm gonna get on my tablet.
Okay. How do you drop you down?
Lord have mercy.
Okay. Remove from stage. Okay. There it is. Am I lagging, guys? I don't want to be lagging. Y'all still here? Oh, Big Mike say you good. Okay. Okay, JC Moss. Okay. We're just waiting for Nina to come back. I'm going to be taking notes today. And like I said, y'all, I got the link in the chat. If at some point in this conversation, if you feel that you can add something to the conversation, or if you feel that, you're inspired to say something, then please do. What's up, Stormy? Good afternoon. We're waiting for Nina. She had to change her device. What's today's date? It's Mama's birthday, June 18th.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on. Let me exit that. Ooh, it's so much better on my tablet. Ooh, yes. Okay. Let me finish this tea right quick, cause girl, I just got in from the store. So give me just a second. I'm gonna boil some eggs, y'all, and then we're gonna get it started. Mute me for just a second, Cheryl.
Huh?
Mute. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Mute me for just a second. Let me get all this noise out the way.
Okay. We're just waiting.
All right.
Okay.
Ooh, it's so much better on this tablet, bro.
Yeah, you are very clear.
Okay, bet. Because every time I get on my, because it's funny because when I'm on my computer and you're on my panel, I don't hear no echo. But every time I go on my computer on your stream, I hear that backlash, and I don't know what the fuck. Okay. Hold on, y'all.
Hey, Sonya in the building. Hey, girl.
Gotta get these teas ready. Boy, these eggs.
Monet, what you cook with the hamburger? You gonna make some wraps? She said she fixing some tea and some eggs, Sonya. I fried a fish. Just a fish, no bread, no vegetables, just fish. Hey, Missy Lou. She's fixing something in the kitchen, some eggs and tea, Missy Lou. We're just waiting for her. Well, I'm glad that I learned how to use this StreamYard. Woo! I'm telling you. Oh my goodness. 32 people in the building. What the lights look like, y'all? I don't know. Back down memory lane. I see you standing there. Okay, that's what we doing.
Okay. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, we're ready, Nina.
I'm ready. You hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. We're ready.
All right, bet. So I'm making some hard-boiled eggs. So if I got to get up later and crack them and do all that shit, I got my tea going on here. Oh, Lord, it's hot. See, I forgot y'all on you on Eastern time, huh?
Yeah, it's 2:26.
Okay, so it's 1 something. I probably should have said something else, but it's all good. Okay, y'all. I'm trying to go into where I can see the chat. So let me. Oh, it's hot, bro. Let me turn on the fucking AC first. I gotta go into where I see the comments. Because I can't see them from a tablet's like a phone. And
Yeah.
yeah, I hope the AC isn't too loud for y'all. Can y'all hear the AC?
No.
Okay, good. Even if so, y'all gonna have to hear it because the bitch is hot. Okay.
Try not to
Okay.
do too much cussing, Nina.
Oh yeah. Greatest ain't my panel. Jesus. Okay.
What's
Oh
up,
my God,
Paul?
I'm hot. Oh, I'm sweating. Okay, so let me go to my YouTube. We're gonna replay a little bit for them too, because they missed it. They missed a good one. They gotta hear it from the beginning.
No, Nina. No, ma'am.
No? No.
No.
Ha! Okay. I got you. She said no. Okay.
We can catch them up a little bit at a time.
Because we didn't even get too much into the live anyway, so we good. They didn't miss too much.
Okay.
Okay, all right, bet. So I see the comments on my laptop now. All right, so hey y'all, make sure I get the likes up. Okay, now y'all can hear my voice. Now y'all don't have to see me in the comments. Y'all can hear me. Okay. So yes, I am also one of the people, as you guys have known, that has also been attacked for several years, 6 years to be exact, by Helmet Head. Okay. And y'all, we are going to continue to expose. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
In the chat?
Yes.
We are going to continue to expose her patterns and her behaviors. She attacked me for another person, just like she attacked Shell for Equal Q. And we're going to continue it. So this episode is episode 2. And here, let me turn on my TV and lower the volume so you don't get copywritten for any of the TV stuff that I got over here. Okay. So then let me go to my history on the TV. Girl, I got 3 devices right now. My TV, my tablet, my laptop, my phone. No wonder why I'm hot. All this darn energy. Oh, Lord. Okay. So this is Helmet Head. Do you mind if I say her name? I mean, you didn't already said her name, or do you just want us to go by her nickname?
Yeah, just the nickname is fine.
Yeah, because you'll hear her name in the video anyway. So is the chat not moving? What the heck is going on?
Well, we're not in a streaming app, so we're on
Yeah.
sort of like members only. Not members only, but
I'm about to say,
subscribers only.
hey, Mr. Baby. Are you subscribers only mode? Really? Okay. All right, cool. Say less then. Subscribers only, the chat. That's why it's not moving. Okay. All right. So let me.
It's a lot of subscribers, so they'll be coming in.
Oh, yeah, facts. And if they want to talk, they'll just hit subscribe.
Right.
Facts. Okay, let me go to my history. So this is her CPS case. She's always digging into everybody else's life and making up stories about everybody else, but hiding and concealing her own. And we're just going to keep on revealing it. We're just going to start it off. So this is exactly where we started off yesterday. And let me know if you can hear it, guys.
Called CPS. You said you had some questions.
Y'all can hear it?
Yes. Nina.
All right, bet.
It sounds good.
Okay.
I don't know if it was this house that the lights were off at, or if it was her supposedly real home. Because remember, her explanation is that that she doesn't live there, that they don't live there. They're just using this house for the address to go to the school system that the child was going to.
Okay, so usually if the lights are disconnected, you do have notice. So
okay, so Gentleman's Corner, you've been here for a little bit. This girl that we call Helmet Head, who's been attacking us for a very long time, has been hiding her past. She has a dark, destructive past that she doesn't want the world to know about, you know. So this is her CPS case. She always wants to go into everybody else's, you know, court records and files and yada, yada, yada. She denies all of this here, but it's on the YouTube, and I'll put it up on my community wall as well, so you guys can go to this channel that I'm reacting to. There are a bunch of videos that me and Cheryl are going to do. We just went live on my channel, this Mukbang Media channel, so that's episode 1. So if y'all missed the beginning of it, they can drop the link for y'all, so y'all can click the link and see the live stream. We're going to be doing so many of these series and just talking about her behavior, because her behavior doesn't change and it just keeps on getting worse. And so this is her child abandonment case. Long story short, she left her adopted child at school, and she was supposed to go pick up the child. She used to be a foster parent. She left the child at school, and here we are today.
I mean, it does take all day to get them reconnected. I mean, you have a warning prior to the 15th of the disconnection date.
Yeah, you do get a warning.
I mean, it might be different in other areas.
No, it ain't no
I'm
different.
just
You get a
saying,
warning
you
in
do
every
have to
state.
notice, so you can reach out to different services or set up a payment plan with an electric company or.
Okay, so that's her explanation that she really doesn't live there. That's just a place that they use for that.
And again,
Well, somebody
my thing that I was saying, Cheryl, yesterday, right?
or she's
Okay, but
paying
you
rent.
have active use.
So I was saying, if you don't live there, and that's just the address or record or address that you want to put on record, why would you be going over there, rushing over there to try to turn on the lights if that's not your so-called place of residence?
Right.
Exactly. Just for y'all, something for y'all to think about. Latte in lockup works for Unspoken. That's one of her slaves. Mods, be careful.
Active use still too? So how did the lights do? I mean, I'm just saying.
This is going back though. This lawsuit
Okay.
was in 2016. The incident happened in 2013. Right?
Okay.
But then it says the officer, she had to comply and allowed the officer into her home. See, right there, you said okay. So how is that illegal entry into your home when you allowed them to go in? And your explanation is that you had to let them in. You were scared for your life. You know, that the Warren Police Department gunned down people all the time for saying no to them. That's your explanation to the court on why you allowed them?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Truth Hurst is throwing some nuggets out here. If they didn't live in the house, why were they trying to get the lights back
That's
on?
what I just said. That's what I just said.
Servitude. Oh boy, throwing some gems out here now.
That's what I just said.
What I'm trying to make. And different services and agencies will help you prior to disconnection
Latte, let's
with your utilities.
y'all welcome in the chat. Just be respectful.
Okay, so right here, right? So let me
Tell me some got the
Ms. Branch
deets.
followed. Ms. Griffin alleges that after the officer asked her some questions, he and Ms. Ranch searched and photographed her entire home, including the refrigerator and cabinets. Ms. Griffin states that she does not recall, nor does she believe that verbal consent was given to search the home.
Verbal consent was given when Lisa Hagler was outside the door and saying that they were going to come in and search the home. You told them to get the police officers. Either you told them to get the police officers or they decided to get the police officers. Verbal consent was given. You refused, ma'am. See, this is why we have to do these things, because till this day, helmet head over there is continuing to manipulate you guys and give you guys the runaround. And then you guys are looking at her when things don't go the way that she said. You guys are looking like, what's going on? Why isn't it happening that way? And Latte, if you don't feel like this is alive for you, you can exit stage left, because we are going to continue to show her patterns of behavior, and you are exuding her patterns of behavior. But you know, it is what it is. And Cheryl, as always, you can stop me and say what you need to say.
Yeah, I'm just looking at Missy Lou's comment. What's up, Chef Dennis and Gentleman's Corner? She said, no food in the cabinets. OMG.
That's why she don't want
as
them.
we continue on, y'all listening to this video, you guys just think about this person with all this negative energy doing all of the things that she's done. But when we get one window, just one window into her life, this video is showing you why she tries to conceal who she really is. It's a wonderful video. Go ahead.
Very. Now, we were going to start off a different direction, but it was just sitting on me. I said, no, Cheryl, I said, this is going to be the best opener. Like, I feel like this is the best opener for us to kick in everything else that's going to come out.
Well, yeah, it has all the parts to it.
Facts. Absolutely. And I love it that it's not an audience like hers. Well, let me just say, I love an audience like this who knows who she is and knows how she acts and is not manipulated by her. This is like even though her audience listens too, but this audience right here, they know what's up. So I like it like that.
It doesn't say that they moved you out of your way, and your
oh my God, Vicky, absolutely, Vicky, listen, it definitely triggers me too. That's why you have to take it in doses or just not watch it all.
Y'all
don't watch it.
Just breathe.
Yeah.
Just breathe.
Mm-hmm.
Through your nose, out your mouth.
Had to allow them, because Warren police would shoot you if you say no to them. Now remember, this is 2013. This is the height of her salon and stuff like that.
Oh, Cheryl, you heard that?
Yeah.
The height of her. Oh, the height.
It sounds like she could have been, and I've done this before because I want to be fair, but it sounds like she could have been living above her means, or it sounds like she may have had some type of expensive addiction, maybe.
And instead of, because okay, I'll make an example out of smokers. So, well, me.
I'm thinking a little bit more than that.
Yeah. So, okay, for example, let's say I want to smoke, either I want to smoke weed or pay my phone bill. Sometimes we enjoy smoking so much that we buy weed over paying our phone bill. It just happens that way. But I also listened to something she said yesterday. I caught the replay of her live. She said, wouldn't childhood traumas prevent her from opening a salon or from doing it? No. Childhood traumas don't prevent you from doing anything. Your traumas prevented you from keeping things going.
Right. And you remember I said yesterday about the ups and downs. That's what they do. They give the roller coaster effect, right? And Chef Dennis, we're using this audio for a teachable moment. It's very old. This person is not dealing with this situation now, but we're just using it for a teachable moment. Miss Lou said, I want to deal with this comment.
I was just about to read her comment. Go ahead.
What was she doing to not keep the lights on with kids in the house? Wow. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what we're trying to figure out. Exactly what we're trying to figure out. Now, we're not going to know.
Well, you know what? I mean, I gave you two, like, because I've had hard times too. You
Mm-hmm.
know, of course, I've had my own traumas. You know, I was single with 4 kids, and I've lived above my means. I told y'all I parked that Cadillac DeVille for 6 months. Didn't I tell y'all that? Because I couldn't afford that 93 gas. Okay, living above my means with my 4 children in that small apartment. I couldn't afford that car, but I bought the car anyway just because I wanted it. But you know, people do stuff like that. You know,
Or another
or
example. Go ahead.
go ahead.
Yeah. Or another example would be like if you're moving from, let's say you're moving from a 2-bedroom down to a 1-bedroom, you have to decide what you're going to take. You can't keep everything.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So Jason Moss said somebody was a powderhead, but I'm saying it could have been that. Now we're gonna keep it real because y'all know that's what we do. When you experiencing those highs and lows, those dramatic highs and lows, there's a reason for that.
Y'all
We're
get the
talking
lights
about
up.
leaving a child at a school and you forget your child, or you say your mama was supposed to, but then you didn't check up on mama to verify. That is an excuse that is not real. We already know that.
Mm-hmm.
And the lights being off, you a foster parent, they pay good, Nina.
Jesus.
They do pay good. Yeah, especially if you adopted the kid and they're really with you instead of like being on that trial period that they put you on. That's something different. But when you get that child into the house, that's some good money. Yeah, the state gonna pay you. Gentleman Corner said bad habit before bills, pitiful. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Nina.
I bet. That was a good point. I like that.
Yeah.
Off. Right? Now she says, I don't believe I gave them verbal complaint or consent. Well, you moved out of you let them in.
The CPS shows up to your door. They're searching your home. They're searching your home if for cleanliness. They're searching your home to see if you have food.
Okay, we have another caller. May I have your name, caller? Got to turn down the background.
Oh, hi. How are you?
How are you?
My name is Angelique.
Hey, do you know anything about this case? We're going to stay on topic today.
Right.
Know anything about this case?
Well, I need to ask, but I like to ask you a question. Let me
Okay.
say on topic, then ask you a question, please. Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm saying don't stay on topic, but I want to ask you a question. I'd like to know what's going on with the Tweety Pot case. What happened with the court? What happened with that?
It was just extended. They just moved it out to March.
And she's going
18th.
totally off topic.
You want to let you keep going. I know you want to stay on topic. Does that mean that she will be still going to court for that?
Yes. They just moved the date back to March.
Okay, and the last question, why does she want to be nice to people so much?
Girl, go.
Trying to clean up her act before she goes to court. All right, I got to stay on this topic.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
Come on, I'm sorry. Girl, get on somewhere.
All right, so where was I? She says she didn't give consent, but then in her explanation, she says that she had to let them in. That she couldn't say no to them.
Reject case.
So
she on here. Yeah, Missy.
basically,
she hides it, Missy.
You did give them consent because you allowed them to enter your home and you didn't stop them.
Exactly. Gentleman's Corner, yes.
And the caseworker.
Oh my God, Phil, get the. You know what?
No,
Sherry,
wait a minute, Nina. Hold on. That was a lie. I never had another court date, so he lies. Oh, okay.
Ain't nobody saying nothing about.
Is going to take pictures to show the state of the home that the child in question lives in. So later that night, or so she saying she didn't allow them to get in her home. So according to the court papers, this later that night, Ms. Griffin learned that her daughter had been placed into a foster home. Now,
so later that night, upon everything that was happening, when the officers were there, she didn't even have the kid. The kid was in foster care whole time.
Okay, so if the kid was why was the officer at the door?
Because they still have to check your environment.
Oh, to see if they could bring the kid back.
Yes.
And so when they went there, her lights were off.
Her lights were off. She didn't have food in the cabinets. And they said that when they missed part 1, they said that they was concerned about her self-harming.
Okay, so she said last night. No, okay, was it last night? She said in her last live, not the one that she just did, but the other one that I listened to almost all of it. She was talking about a dark time in her life with sickness, hair falling out, and it sounded like she possibly could have been, wanting to unalive herself. And she was like, probably, she didn't use this word, but depressed. And so her mental health was very, very, very poor.
And she's also, I don't believe her. I think she just wanted to compete with Paula. But she's claimed before that she's had cancer. Did Cheryl go mute?
No, I'm listening to you.
Okay, I don't know why I thought you were. Yeah, have you ever heard her say that she's had cancer before?
Yeah, I think she said that the other day too. And
yeah,
so she talked about the big T's and the triggers that she's had of her own. She said her stuff wasn't as bad as what she's heard you and I say about our childhood. But she's gone through some stuff. And she basically sounds like, I mean, I can relate to a lot of what she's gone through. Personally, that's why one day I called somebody. Remember I told you that? So, yeah.
Sonia, I don't believe anything that she says out of her mouth. I feel like she has to go against everything we say so it doesn't look like what we're telling is the truth and it looks like we're just lying, making up stuff. She's claimed she's had cancer before. I don't believe it. And if you have, she's just trying to use it to, again, make people feel for her. But I feel like she's just saying she had cancer because of the whole Paula situation. That's just me.
Hey, Cara.
I don't ever believe nothing that come out that girl's mouth because Paula put me on game about her, front and center. And Paula used to be cool with Unspoken, which we're going to slowly start to find out with these other videos that are going to come out.
So are you saying, Nina, are you saying to me, are you saying to me that she's so crazy that she made up that story?
They make, I text you all the time about, oh, they're saying this now. They're saying this now. They're saying this now.
But she made this story up about herself too.
You mean about the cancer?
Yeah.
Like I said, they lie about everything. They make up stories. They fabricate everything. They've called me a child predator. They call me baby biters and all type of shit. So I wouldn't put it past her. And also, again, because Paula was the one who put me on game about her and her theatrics and her front and center, like type shit. While Helmet's going live, Paula behind the scenes is narrating everything that she's doing to y'all know how we see the theatrics. Paula narrating the theatrics to me bit by bit, scene by scene.
Okay, so Stormy says, who would lie? Which is a fantastic question.
That's what I'm saying.
When Stormy says who, then the way that my brain works, because I'm thinking about a person's emotional state, like your emotional intelligence. You lie about cancer?
She lies about us being child predators. She lies about everything.
So she literally, because somebody said she's a psychopath.
That's the
Somebody
truth.
said that in the chat. So she's a psychopath. So she creates a world, her own world, and her own world is this YouTube platform. That's her world. So she does everything and anything in it. Is that what you're saying?
So let me say this. She will have a document right in front of her, and she'll either take out things or put things in that are not there. That's why when these transcripts come out for court, we can actually hear what is going on because she likes to lie. So, for example, she's been going around telling people that, oh, I've been submitting this type of evidence. I've been submitting this. I'm submitting that. When it clearly says the last day to submit evidence was the 12th of this month, she's going around lying to her people saying, oh, I'm submitting this. Send me these clips. Send me these clips so I can submit it to the judge. She lies about everything. She makes up stories. She calls me a baby biter. Everybody that's her enemy, she makes up stories like that, like the predator situation with Cheryl. They are making up a story saying that Cheryl is predator. She's giving predator vibes. They said I bit my daughter's area down there. They said I did some things to my children. They make up things for the dramatic effect. Because if that was really true, we would be under the jail. Or they said, okay, so this is what they say. They say me and my child's father did some things to the baby, or because I drew those provocative pictures on those children, I let something happen to my child. Wouldn't we be under the jail 6 feet under, 25 to life?
Oh yeah.
So like, I don't know for sure if she's lying, but from her patterns and what she's done in the past, I feel like she's lying about the cancer. She could have had it and then also my thing is, Paula had cancer, and you calling her all type of titless bees and all that stuff. You claim you had cancer. Why would you attack another individual with the same thing you had?
Well,
That's why I don't believe she had it.
And so me looking at it again, I'm thinking like, yeah, she's gravely mentally ill.
Oh, gentleman's corner. That's why we don't believe, and that's why we over
She's
here
gravely
know
mentally ill.
those accusations. People can get unalived for that. We would be sitting 25 to life if we really did things to children. She takes what Cheryl says in her life and twists it for her. That's why I say these people don't even lie anymore. They don't even lie. They story tell.
This
They story tell.
Your boy in the comment section says, yo, my old lady said nobody with cancer would act that way. Isn't that something?
Oh, I wish you could pin that comment.
Again, that goes with the emotional intelligence part. You wouldn't do that.
That's what I said.
Yeah, this person is so outrageous and out of her mind.
Your boy, come on with it.
It's crazy.
She was also in some type of alopecia club. It was called Alopecia World. Are you familiar with that, Cheryl?
No.
I don't know too much about it, but Paula briefly told me about Alopecia World. She was an account called Lollipop Kids. There was so much. It was Lollipop Kids was a whole group on some type of app or blog site that Helmet Head was going and attacking B Love's life, and the people were following her. That's why she had me on her panel to try to stop me from defending B Love's life, and we're gonna get into that later.
Wait a minute. You said she was attacking B Love?
Oh my God. Through this whole Lollipop Kids thing. Oh yeah, Paula exposed everything. I don't know too much because all that is shut down, but she's not a great fan of B Love's life.
Gentleman Corner said interesting. He said knew it was something.
Oh yeah. Oh
wow.
Yeah. That's why it's like, yeah, I can do it. I can do these reactions on my panel, but it's like Cheryl's got the people. Like she's got the people. Y'all gonna miss everything. So
well, the next one gonna be on your panel.
Oh yeah. So y'all better click the link and subscribe. If y'all miss it, y'all miss it. I ain't fighting for y'all.
Don't do my subscribers like that, Nina.
Respectfully.
You better be nice.
Okay, I'm gonna let these eggs boil just a little bit longer, then I gotta peel them.
Okay.
Whew.
So while you boil the eggs, we'll just listen to the audio.
No, I'm gonna give them like 5 more minutes.
Okay.
And I don't want to let the audio just play because I like to stop it and talk about stuff.
Okay, Anita, but we don't want to wait 5 minutes
Oh,
while you peel them
okay.
eggs now.
I got you. I got
You
you.
can rewind it though if you want.
I was just about to say I can rewind it. Got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
Why didn't they give her to your mother?
Thank you, Sunday.
Sunday Rose girl. Y'all get the likes up now.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh.
Why put her?
What was the age of her mother?
83.
Could have been on age, living environment. If her mother lived in the home with her.
She says her mother got her own home, got her own telephone, got her own home. But instead of putting the child in a foster home, why didn't they give the child
to fam? Ooh, that's a good one. Just like if the address is not yours, why are you paying the bills? Why didn't they give the child to family members instead of foster care?
Nina, can you tell Sunday what we're discussing?
Okay, Sunday, so you coming in late. So this is Helmet Head. This is her CPS case. She has a dark past that she has been hiding from the internet, and we are not really exposing it because it's already been exposed, but we're just going over it just to continue to match up the patterns from her past till today, because it's been the same and it's getting worse. So yeah, what do you think about that, Cheryl? Why didn't they give the baby to family instead of directly putting? And this is exactly that comment right there is why, Cheryl, I always say that family don't want nothing to do with her, because why didn't they give the,
I agree with Gentleman's Corner. He said because family was fed up, that's why.
Period.
They was fed up with her, and like I really feel like her being on YouTube helps the family, because if she's distracted and she's fighting and being mean and crazy as hell with the people, then they don't have to deal with her as much.
Wow, that's
Can
deep.
you imagine being her being your relative? Can you imagine?
Jesus. Oh, that's deep, Cheryl. Wow. Okay. So I don't want to deal with her.
Thank you, Missy Lou.
That's my question.
Usually, not unless her mother was older, or unless she lived in the home with her.
See, here's the thing, though. She also has a sister.
Oh.
Someone in her family should have been given that child, unless they felt that it wasn't safe, or they lived in the same house.
Oh, that makes sense.
See what I'm saying? So basically, unless they lived in the same house, why was the family given the child? And of course, they're going to photograph the entire home.
Y'all get these likes up.
Eric Kent says, or the mother has a previous case against him.
Let me lower my ringtone. That wasn't
what did he just say about the mother?
I'm just bringing up.
Let me rewind it, because I missed that.
Everyone has the end of their rope. What's up, Rosa Murray? Hey, girl.
See what I'm saying? So basically, unless they lived in the same house, why was the family given the child? And of course, they're going to photograph the entire home. Mary Kay says, or the mother has a previous case against him.
No, it's not the mother. The mother's elderly.
I'm just saying. I'm just bringing up.
No, she could have had a case.
Reading a piece of.
In her past, Nina.
Yeah, but I highly doubt it. I feel like it's because she's elderly and not able to care for herself, so they wouldn't feel safe with the child over there. Know what I mean?
Well, yeah, or she could have had a past, and if she did, they wouldn't allow her to do it.
I've heard of that too. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay.
I'm just bringing up common sense things. The child
Mhm.
shouldn't have been put in a foster home. The
Exactly.
child should have been given to basically either her mother or her sister until these things were moved, were
Shh, Missy.
figured out.
Missy,
So,
yep.
Missy Lou.
They possibly had, a criminal record.
Oh yeah, there
Hey,
you
can you
go.
stop it right now, Nina?
Could be.
Mhm.
Just for 1 second. So Missy Lou say, I can't get past no food. She said she can't get all after all of what's been said. She's still stuck. And me
Yeah.
too. On the no food in the pantry cabinets, OMG. Now, children live in environments like that with people that are on DRUGS.
Mm.
Now,
And the no lights. And the no lights. She had to go get the lights turned on.
and that's crackhead behavior. No, Nina, don't laugh.
Sorry.
What are y'all thinking in people that are listening? For really, that's like drug
It sounds like it.
behavior. Yeah, that's what.
Because what are you putting your money to?
Right. That's right.
Simple.
Unless she lost all her money, but then what was that behind what?
Now
What
again,
happened?
we have to remember, he just said this is around the time of her salon. Your salon should have been banging.
So what's going on? Is it an intimate relationship, a breakup? What is it?
Because clearly, if something's not adding up, if you can't keep your lights on, how are you gonna keep a salon? How are you gonna pay for the rental property of your salon? And how are you gonna keep the lights on and up?
Sonya said to me, I mean, it might not be, but it's almost a perfect picture of somebody who has an addiction issue.
And see, again, she conceals her life on YouTube. Ain't nobody gonna know. This is all just speculation from what we're hearing on the video. But it's obvious. It's literally we're. Ready for some more audio?
Yes.
All right. Now I'm gonna let the audio play. I'm gonna go peel these eggs.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know, but it's funny that they weren't given to the other family member. That the daughter was put in a foster home, as the paperwork says. So then she goes on to say, later that night, Ms. Griffin learned that her daughter had been placed in a foster home. She alleges that on the following day, let's see, according to her, she flipped out in the home. And that's the reason why some of the things I'm about to get to happened, right? So she's saying that the next day, I guess, when they were showing just cause for taking the child and putting the child in a foster home, she says that later that night, Ms. Griffin learned her daughter was placed in a foster home. She alleges that on the following day, January 8th, which is the next day after the visit to the home, defendant Heisenberg or Heigler committed fraud upon the court by presenting and swearing under oath information known to the defendant to be untrue. More specifically,
Did they say Father's Day?
that she alleges
No.
that unintentionally withheld exploratory evidence that would have benefited the plaintiff Griffin and daughter. Plaintiff states that Heigler sought a removal order for the plaintiff's minor child, charging her with abandonment.
Let me know if you need me to
Remember,
stop it.
She says she was never arrested. Now, she was forcibly removed from the home.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Forcibly removed. I thought it was just forced entry. I'm confused.
Wait a minute. So
Whoa.
she was forcibly removed from the home. So the police arrested her. They took her, pulled her out the house.
Now, forcibly removed may not necessarily mean arrested. They could have just put her to the hallway so they could check the house.
Okay.
So y'all just keep that in mind. Forcibly removed. I feel like there's more to this piece of paper that's not on public record that she asked to be hidden. Because you can ask for your records to be hidden.
Gentleman's corner. Interesting. Right.
You neglected lights and stomach pains justify that. Oh, Jesus.
She was forcibly removed from the home. So you definitely were detained.
Ooh.
Now you may not have
Detained. Yeah. Put it to the hallway.
you may not have been arrested,
Okay.
but you were definitely detained.
Facts.
They don't forcibly remove you from the home and just leave you out on the lawn. If you have to be forcibly removed, they're putting you in a squad car
No, not really.
and they're handcuffing you.
Not necessarily. They don't have to. They don't have to put you in a squad car. They can literally leave you out on the lawn. They don't have to put you in a squad car. They could literally have detained her and just left her in the hallway so that they could safely search the home. Because they said that she was suicidal. Not necessarily suicidal, but they were worried for self-harm.
Now, I want to stop right there, Nina. I don't mean no harm.
Mm-hmm.
So where did they get that from?
I don't know.
Are they getting that from an observation of her? Could it be the way that she's looking?
Cheryl,
Or could it be the condition of the home? Or could it be her?
I want to know that too, Cheryl.
Her
Because
emotional state.
yeah, I want to know that too. I feel like the kids was going to the school to tell them something because self-harm is extreme. That's extreme.
Yeah.
I want to know that because we heard earlier that she left a morning therapy session to go pay them lights.
So let me just say this. I don't, at this point, between the way that she sent the children to the school, possibly,
Jesus.
what the children were dealing with, they could have been, the life that they lived with her could have been interfering with their emotional and mental state. They could have looked bad, they could have smelled bad at school. Who knows? But all of this stuff is painting a picture of a person who does not have herself together, who's going through a really, really bad time, who's trying to conceal who and what she is and her environment and everything. It's just screaming that those children didn't need to be with her.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And honestly, this isn't just me. I'm just talking.
Okay.
I feel like she probably left the kids at the school on purpose. Maybe that was her way of asking for help. Maybe it was a stupid way of asking for help. I don't know. But I feel like it wasn't an accident that those kids were left at school.
Well,
if y'all get what I'm saying.
I'm trying to follow your thought. Because look, at any point, and I say this because I hate for people to do really, really, really terrible things to kids, like unalive them or put them down in a hole somewhere. But this is just one of the things that I say over a lifetime. Just take them to the social service and drop them off. They'll take them.
Exactly.
You don't have to do anything to the kids. Just drop them off.
Okay. But yeah, I don't know. To me, I just don't believe that it was an accident that those kids were left at school. Coming from her, knowing her on social media, it wasn't no accident. Like, because again, hold on, let me drop this water off. I'm done peeling the eggs. Let me just put this water on the countertop. Hold on. Actually, I could just put it right here. So, if y'all remember, give me 2 seconds, Cheryl. I'll be right back.
Okay. Can y'all please hit the like button? I know you guys are in the bushes. I know that there are content creators here. I know that Helmets folks are here. And I know that the Intel people, this shit is not fair. You're going to come over here. You're going to make your your little what do you call them, short videos, and you're gonna
Oh,
send the stuff back, and you're gonna do all those things so you can have something to talk about, because you know y'all are not creative. But you don't want to hit the like button.
yeah, y'all hit the like button, man. Come on now. So this is my thing. Yeah, y'all remember? Well, I don't know if they heard the beginning part, but she said that she alleged that she left a voicemail. Well, okay, first thing first is she said she called her 83-year-old mama to pick up the child. Then she changed it to, oh, I left a voicemail and she didn't get it. So were you even going to? No, we know obviously just by what she said that she did not call anybody to go pick up that child. That's why I said it wasn't on purpose. It wasn't on purpose. What did I say before? Accident. Either way it goes. What were your intentions behind not going to pick up that little girl or the little baby? Because you ain't make no arrangements for that baby to get picked up. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm saying that's the long way around. She could have just gave the baby back
To who?
to the foster care people.
Yeah, exactly. Instead of leaving the baby at school.
Yeah, but I'm saying she was getting a check for that child.
Mm-hmm. And she was probably, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say she was probably trying to cater to her salon and didn't pay the rent or the lights. And I don't know.
You know, I've been under a lot of debt before. The worst time of my life was having all that stuff. You know, the mortgage at the house, the church, and the 2 businesses. Horrible.
All them kids to pay for.
Yeah, it was a lot. The pressure up under all that stuff. And so I know what that feels like. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because yes, okay. The state may give money, but it might not be accurate money. Kids are expensive.
Okay, Mr. Lou said, dang, that's sad. She blamed her mother for the child not being picked up from school. Psychopath. Wow.
No, see, I don't think she blamed her mother. She probably she used her mother as a scapegoat so she wouldn't get in trouble. I don't think she blamed her mama. She's using the fact that she's an old lady. No. Let me not say that. I just feel like she's using her mama as a scapegoat to say, "Oh look, no, here I left my mama a voicemail and she didn't get it. Now the baby's at school." So blaming, I wouldn't say blaming. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I would get where you're coming from though. Mm-hmm. Either way it goes, you got your mama involved now.
Right. Just don't say anything about mama.
Mm-hmm.
Just
because you know you didn't do that.
I don't know what happened. I lost train of thought, or I'm stressed out. I'm going through a lot. I need help.
There you go.
Except
you could have said anything.
Bring your mama into it.
They would have been more honest with you if you would, because people forget the kids in the back of their car, and they get off with the cops.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you could have been honest with them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we know she's not gonna be honest.
She don't got an honest bone in her body.
Right.
A lot of people were in the house.
Yes. Because they must have said something to her, and then she started showing out, right? Plaintiff states that sought for removal.
Sonia, she's far from help.
Now remember, this is January, the next day after they searched the house. This was the order to remove the child permanently from the home.
Ooh, permanently? Oh, now mind y'all, listen here, y'all. Mind y'all, these ain't even her biological children. These are foster parent children that she adopted through the state.
And Nina, her not picking that child up from school is not enough for them to remove that child permanently.
Thank you.
It was what I don't know who came to the house. Was it the social service person and the police?
Yes.
Both? The police
Yes.
too?
So,
Okay. Whatever their physical interaction with her, whatever they saw, heard, and felt from her person, who
yes.
she is, was enough to say that child don't need to be around that person.
And I don't feel like it was the first encounter with just one child. This is not just a one occasion.
How do you know that?
It's because she's a foster parent. Like, it's just from what I'm hearing, I don't think this is the first occasion. I don't know for a fact, but I'm assuming that it's not the first encounter they've had with her. And I'm assuming that it's not the first child they've removed from her.
But wouldn't they say that in that paperwork that Truth got? Because see, in order for them to permanently take the child from her, then they would put in there why.
Mm-hmm.
So
You're
their
right.
interaction with her, girl, I'm telling you, between
You're right.
no food in the refrigerator, no lights, then her acting like she gonna keep them from coming in the house, then they detain her. Then she probably look a hot mess and just out. It just sounds like she was out of her mind.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it sounds like to me, Nina.
And then you heard from the clip yesterday. She was like, "Oh, it was either some or die in front of my neighbors." I said, "Girl, bad, girl, bad."
Sounds like she was out of her mind.
Listen, y'all.
Seriously.
I be telling y'all all the time. The way she runs her YouTube channel, she tries to do it in real life. And she's been doing it. She's been trying to do it in the courtroom.
Now, yeah, and well, she got to be out of her mind to come up with the fact that I'm grooming children.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Like I said, everybody she's into it.
Which makes me feel like, how is she allowed to even foster children? She probably not allowed to do it anymore.
Jesus. That's my question too.
Well, y'all know listen, I mean, there are a lot of terrible foster parents. Y'all know that. That's the reality of it. All of them are not bad. Some kids have a wonderful life.
See?
Yeah.
See, look here. So we got nail salon, hair salon, and fostering children. She ain't gonna be able to keep that shit up. I mean, she ain't gonna be able to keep that stuff up. All three of them. Clearly, the two failed. The salon and the nail shop and the salon. So how are you going to be able to keep all that up? And now you're here on YouTube. You won't have nothing. Someone's opened the door. They saw a Thriller. I'm weak. Jennifer, I'm gonna block you.
Don't block me.
I can't even block while I'm talking. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because I keep saying like what they saw when they saw her.
Whatever they saw, and just like you've been saying, you could tell what they saw. You don't even have to be around this girl to read her. Yeah, they get the kids for the money. Clearly, Sonia, she couldn't even keep the lights on. You're literally a foster parent, and you couldn't even keep the lights on. So clearly, she was in it for the money, because those lights would have been on, honey. Them lights would have been on. You wouldn't have had to rush from. You're leaving your required therapy sessions. You're not even taking care of yourself.
Why did you say required therapy?
They gonna talk about that in a little bit. She had required therapy sessions.
Who ordered it?
The courts probably did. Well, actually, you know what? No, I don't know yet. I don't know if they were. I think I was just assuming that they're required. I don't know. Okay. Let me not get up here and lie.
Okay.
Hospital. Right here it says she checked her.
Oh yeah, Missy, absolutely. Because everything failed. Foster, nail salon, hair salon. She's had death in the family. All this stuff is just trickling on down. Now, again, I've explained this to people in the beginning. Her channel was created in 2009. Yes. All this stuff is happening in 2013, 2012. And I'm going to post the actual CPS case on this Mukbang Media Channel community wall so y'all can read it for yourselves.
Okay, Sonya.
Into a psychiatric hospital.
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Cheryl got me burping,
She
y'all.
says that they put her in that hospital.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I just said, Cheryl. They put her in the hospital.
Yeah. Say it again.
So he just said they put her in the hospital. That's what I was going off of.
They put who in a hospital? What kind of hospital?
I'm hoping that he's going to explain further.
Okay.
And this is it right here. This is
Look at
this is where
Missy.
he talks about
Missy is in complete
Them.
shock.
forcing her to go to the. Now, it didn't say that on the paperwork, did it?
It didn't say no.
It said she checked herself
Ooh.
into a mental institute.
Ooh. There you go. There you go. So she checked herself into a mental hospital, which is a good thing. That's a good thing.
It is.
But clearly she ain't stay there.
Was she trying to get a SSI check?
See, this is where we have to question things. What was so bad that you have to check yourself into a mental hospital? Out of your salon, your nail business, you're a foster parent. I mean, I'm not saying foster parents don't need help, but you're supposed to be able to handle all of this. You put all this stuff on yourself. What made you check yourself into a hospital case? And now that hospital situation is involved with CPS. There's something missing from this case. No, not something. There are things missing.
Obviously did that to avoid being arrested. The police.
Oh, you heard that? To avoid being arrested. And she's going to explain it herself in a little bit.
Let me ask you this, and I don't know if this is moving ahead of the video. Arrested for what? What is she doing?
That's what we're trying to figure out so bad. That's what I'm telling you. This is not adding up. I'm not saying on the truth's part. I'm saying on her part. It's not adding up. Because, yeah, okay, it was around the time of her salon. But there are things in between time that's not adding up. To you all of a sudden going to the hospital, you leaving your baby at the school. What's going on with you?
Right.
You feel me?
Yes.
But she about to talk in a minute.
And forced me to go to a hospital.
I'm stressed. I'm overwhelmed.
So how was I arrested and put in jail if the police forced me to go to a hospital?
Wait a minute. If who?
How was I?
Oh, she's about to explain it.
To go to the. Now, it didn't say that on the paperwork. It said she checked herself in to a mental institution.
Oh, she just said she was forced.
Yeah. So she's basically saying, how was I arrested if I was forced to go to hospital? Nobody ever said you were arrested. She's putting, again, this is why I say what I say. She's putting words in people's mouth when we're the ones reading off of the document. Nobody ever said she was arrested. How was I arrested if I was forced to go to a hospital? No, we said you're avoiding being arrested, lady. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Jesus.
Avoid being arrested.
The police took me from my home and forced me to go to a hospital.
I'm stressed. I'm overwhelmed.
So how was I arrested and put in jail? If the
Nobody
police
said that. Nobody said that.
How was I arrested and put in jail if I said that the police told me that I needed a psychiatric evaluation because I was freaking the fuck out that they were going to take my child from the fucking school?
They're not going to give you a psychiatric evaluation for freaking out. No, they're not. They're not.
It depends on, wait a minute, Nina. It depends on what she did and how she was acting.
But remember, they said that she was going to self-harm. They were concerned for the safety. So upon upon no food, no lights, self-harm. They told her little butt to go get some to go get a psychiatric evaluation.
But
It ain't because she was free.
I wonder, did she threaten to unalive herself? Because why would they say that?
That's what I'm wondering. It ain't because she. I guarantee you 100% it wasn't because she was freaking out. Guarantee it. She's trying to make herself look good. This is Helmet we talking about. She's trying to make herself look good.
How in the hell is that the case? Yes, that chick was like,
Yes.
shot for every damn arrest, and they don't go anywhere. They don't leave, even if all the charges are dropped. The mug shots are always.
And again, let me remind y'all, nobody ever said she got arrested. The truth said she was forced to go to the hospital so she can avoid getting arrested. She heard the word arrested and got triggered and twisted the whole thing. Now, and this is what she's talking about. This is what she does to her audience. People.
So where's the fucking mugshot, you clown? But we got your money.
My mugshot.
Oh, right there is exactly why we're doing this. Right there. Everybody, she and everybody else's stuff. But we got yours. Oh, but we can know about this. So you want to lie about everything else. Everything we say is a lie about. Everything you got about everybody else is the truth, right? Oh, no, honey. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. Okay? You're mad because we're reading your paperwork, and because he was reading your paperwork a year ago. She's been trying to look up the truth for the longest time. She claims that he's this Caucasian man. He's Christopher William Wignall. She swore up and down. She's convinced herself that she has found out who the truth was. Never found out who this man was. Nina, right. They didn't. Exactly, Missy. This is why we point out stuff.
I don't believe anything that comes out her mouth.
That's why, Cheryl, that's exactly why I said I don't believe the cancer, because of the crap she just pulled right here. Did nobody say she was arrested?
Right.
He clearly said detained. We're the ones reading off documents here, lady. And that's why with the court stuff with me, we are going to go off of audio transcripts, not her mouth. Because she always wants to make it look like the court's always on her side. Legally, they have to play fair. It may look like it's going on your side, and you're going to exaggerate it like it's going on your side. Legally, they have to give you a chance to have gotten served those papers. Had I not put in for a motion, that restraining order would have been active. Hello.
They say they have my mugshot. But you listened to that, right? Everyone heard that.
Man,
right?
Missy.
Everyone heard that. Thank you, Tina. So basically, you didn't get arrested because you chose to check yourself in.
Had she not listened to the rules of the Child Protective Services, she would have went to jail and there would have been a mugshot. So she checked herself into the hospital.
Okay, so look, Gentleman's Corner said, whoever came to that house saw something. And
that's what we're saying.
Yes, and that's what I believe no matter what. And that's why she couldn't get out of it.
Jesus.
She couldn't get out of it.
Because they took the kid directly from the school. The kid didn't even make it back to the house. I just remembered someone has an active restraining order on her. Me? Technically it's, they started it over. They considered it day one because she was running from service and she was avoiding service. There's a lot of people in her past life that have restraining orders on her, not just me. And Missy, we're going to get into that. We're going to get into that. We're going to react to a video of her hacking into the very same person who has a restraining order on her. She keeps on mentioning the girl's name. I don't know. I'm trying to find the court case, but she keeps on continuing to stalk and attack that girl.
to the hospital. You see, the paperwork isn't lying. The paperwork is right here. You guys can read it. It's going across.
Facts. Paperwork don't lie. He has it going across his screen. And again, I'm gonna put the link to this on my podcast TV channel, on my community wall.
The screen as we speak.
Yeah, get the lights up.
It says that Hagler made no mention to the court all her knowledge of plaintiff's forced removal from the home, nor did the defendant make any mention of the fact that the plaintiff, Griffin, was released the same night. But it says she checked her daughter at school and checking herself into a psychiatric hospital.
So you checked you took your daughter to school, checked yourself into the hospital, and didn't make it in time to pick the daughter up, then lied and said your mama was supposed. Some ain't right. Some ain't right. Some ain't right. And I'm not talking on the police end or his end, on her end. I gotta find out more paperwork than this. There's got to be more. Yeah, y'all hit the link and subscribe to my channels, y'all, because we be doing back and forth. So we did episode 1 on my channel. This is episode 2. We're just gonna be talking back and forth. If y'all missed it, y'all don't want to miss it. Y'all don't want to miss it.
So you didn't want to go to jail. So basically you checked yourself into that hospital to avoid jail.
But this is my thing. Why would she go to, I want to wait for Cheryl to come back. Why would she go to jail? What did you do so bad that you are avoiding going to jail? Do y'all understand me? What is she doing so bad? Why is it an option? If you are a foster parent, why is it an option of jail? You only go to jail if it's something bad, bruh. Like, Cheryl, you heard me?
Yeah, I heard every word you said. Mm-hmm.
Listen, Cheryl, why is there an option of jail? What went, and now I understand from what we said, okay, no food, no lights, whatever. But why is it an option of hospital or jail? What did you do? Jail.
I don't know what she did, Nina.
I want to know why there's an option of jail. That's what I want to know.
You don't think they saw some type of substance when they came in there, do you?
Because people can easily get their lights on. They can easily get help. Social workers can help with all that stuff. They can help you go to food pantries. They can help. You can easily get by with that.
Mm-hmm.
So why was jail an option? Check yourself in, or you going straight to jail. I want to try to find more about this case. Since she's looking up everybody else's stuff and going to everybody else's stuff and finding people's brothers, aunties, and cousins. Yeah, we can find stuff too.
So you check yourself in so you don't have to go to jail. The fact that you checked yourself in that you're in therapy to begin with.
Right.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
She says, the reason I didn't pick my daughter up was because I was in therapy, and then I went.
That ain't no reason to not pick your child up. The therapist would not get, oh, gee.
Right.
Even if it was an in-house program where you had to stay in the building, still they would let you go pick up your child. A therapist is a freaking a mandated reporter. They gonna let you pick up your kid? Jesus.
I thought she was paying the light bill.
This is so cute.
Therapy, she went to pay the light bill. Now remember.
Oh, she got some good going on.
Facts, Liz.
She goes to therapy, and then she goes to pay the light bill. Now, it was said in the chat that the reason...
I would have went to pay my lights and then go to therapy. The therapy can kiss my behind. Yeah, I'd have paid my light bill first, then went to therapy. Just me.
Gone so long was because she was at social services trying to get them to assist her
Ooh.
in paying the light bill.
She lost track of time, Cheryl.
And we all know how that goes. You're going to sit there all day.
Mm-hmm.
If you want somebody,
But again, don't matter if you sit there all day. Go get that baby. And then come back to the office and wait your turn. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like there's all type of excuses. I don't know. There ain't no.
Why are you sitting there all day when you know?
Exactly.
Okay, I'm not, this is not making sense.
There you go, Liz.
You're gonna cut your lights off.
There you go.
You don't have the funds. Why didn't you go there on the first?
There you go.
To social services.
Prioritize.
I'm not gonna have the money. I'm gonna need some assistance. Why do you wait till the 15th when they said?
Why do you wait till your baby needs to get picked up to get your lights on? You should have. You know what?
Or am I overthinking it?
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not.
look, you're right. But again, you're supposed to be rich. You're supposed to have a salon. You're supposed to be the lace front master. You're over here offering your services to alopecia patients.
There you go. There you go, Cheryl. That alopecia stuff. Lace Wigmaster was another little troll account, YouTube account that she was underneath. She's admitted it several times. Mm-hmm. She had all type of stuff going on.
I've been hustling to get that money. I would have been running 50.
Sounds like a what?
A patient.
A who?
A patient.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sessions left and right.
Victim complex is always exactly, Missy. That's what I've been saying from day one. It's what she does with us. You're the reason I did this. You're the reason I'm attacking you. You. Like, she makes it our fault for the reason why she goes live and attacks us. They always want to play. That's why I call them Karens. Karens are the most dangerous people to mess around with. And this is why also some of the people have gone off of YouTube, because they know how these people work. Mm-hmm. They hit you first, and when you hit them back, they call the police. This is why you have to ignore these people and let them do them and do what you're doing. Because they've been trying to detour Cheryl from this for a long time. Helmet's been over there telling us, don't turn into a person you're not, Cheryl. Don't start turning your channel into a reaction, Cheryl. Don't start doing this. You don't govern what's going on over here, little girl. You trying to deflect, you trying to get us not to do this. And their excuses, they're believing everything. It's not everybody believing everything. It's common sense. You try to sit there and make us uncredible so people won't listen to anything that we're saying, so that they can go over there and listen to your monkey ass crap. She always tries to ruin the credibility of others. That's why they're saying Cheryl's using Dead Girl, Cheryl's using Nina. Well, let her use me then. Let her use me for all this history. Okay?
And you're over there begging social services or some...
Begging is crazy. That's what it sounds like.
To turn the lights back on?
Because you supposed to have turned the lights back on.
Because you checked yourself into the mental institution. But according to her, she says they forced her.
Right. Here we go again. You said you checked yourself in, and now it's they forced you. Pick one. See what I'm saying? This is what she does so people can't never get the true story.
What, Nina?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's her brain, Nina. No, don't laugh.
Carol, I can't help it.
Don't laugh, Nina, seriously. It's her brain.
No, I'm not, because it's true. It's damn straight her freaking brain.
Mm-hmm.
The heck? Like, come on now. Like, pick one. Jesus.
No, it's one or the other.
Y'all hit those links in the chat and subscribe to my channel.
She also states that made no mention of the fact that Plainly Griffith was released the same night. You were released the same night.
You were released the same night, day one, you were released. Hey, Shania. What do you think about that? Cheryl, that she was released the same night
Released from where?
from the hospital. The same one that she claimed she was forced in.
The mental facility?
Yeah.
Why would they let her out the same night?
Hello. They need to keep her in there. So that's another one I don't believe. She says they released her that same night. Don't
Wait a minute
believe it.
now. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you about some of those type places. A person like her, from what I have gleaned from her since she might be able to manipulate them out of letting her out. That grainy facade that she operates in is pristine.
Sonia, drop the link to Chania's channel too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. I feel it. Okay.
Because you checked yourself in. You see, if the police had said, we need you to be evaluated, you'd have been there
More than
for
24.
at least 48 hours
Facts.
to be evaluated.
Because remember, y'all, she did say that it was either, she made up two things. She said she was forced in, and then she said
I think Trinaya knows the answer. Trinaya. Do you think Helmet could have signed herself out of the mental health place the same evening?
Okay, let me shut up.
I just want Trinaya to answer that question. Do you think Helmet could have signed herself out?
Signed herself out is insane. Cheryl, I didn't know that about lime. I didn't know it moves your insides.
Huh?
I didn't know that about lime. I just did. You remember when you said you did your little lime concoction this morning?
Uh-huh.
I just did some research. I got limes in my fridge. I'm gonna do that. You said lime.
I tell you, girl, it blessed my colon.
I remember you said that. So you said lime, water, and what?
And a little Himalayan salt.
I got Celtic salt, so I'm gonna use my salt.
Yeah, those two. Yep, girl, and I feel
good. Because the more people don't digest and let the food out, it sits in their colon and ferments.
Yeah, and you ain't got to tell me about the ferment, because that's a terrible
fermented poop. Okay, let me stop. Okay. This is a family-friendly channel. Woohoo! Oh, Trinaya, Cheryl asked you a question earlier. You may have missed it. Shoot, if Trinaya wants to come up, she can.
Trinaya wants to come up?
No, I'm saying if anybody want to come up, go ahead, click the link. No troll. Real people. All right, back to this audio, y'all.
I got to get a better charger. Y'all keep going. I'll be back.
All right. Woohoo!
So you checked yourself in. Now remember, social services has your child because your child was never picked up.
And cucumber?
And in this lawsuit,
okay,
it doesn't mention.
I'm not a cucumber fan. I ain't gonna lie. But for the health benefits, I will do it. I'm not even a watermelon fan, but I've been seeing on TikTok that people put lemon juice on their watermelon. I'm gonna try. I hate watermelon. I'm sorry, I hate water. I will never eat it plain, ever. Now, I'll probably juice it and squeeze lemon into it. But it's really hard for me to cut open, though. My muscles are weak.
You into a mental institution.
So she just went to the
most commitment orders are, yeah, exactly, Missy.
Or getting a child abandoned.
I feel like she escaped.
No.
Or what Cheryl said, manipulated them into, Because it's like, okay, if you manipulate them into leaving and you still didn't pick your child up, that's in that, I don't know.
That's the reason that they placed the child into a foster home. Number one is because you didn't pick the child up.
Yeah.
Number two is you checked yourself into that mental institution, so they had to find the
Stormy
place.
talking about Cheryl, welcome back. She was gone for 5 seconds. Stormy, you silly.
For her to sleep until the situation got handled. Now, let's
Roll
remember, it doesn't mention
the lime on your countertop and make it. They say
it doesn't.
either that or they say to microwave it, Sonia, because them limes are very hard to juice.
Except for the
Yeah.
ones I bought the other day. That girl, they was fantastic.
Really.
They were the first soft limes I've ever had in my life.
Okay. Yeah, limes are not nowhere near soft, but okay.
In this lawsuit, that the police forced you to go into a mental institution.
Now she was acting
you read
so
that
kind
in
of damn
the
crazy for
As
them people
part
to send her to a mental institution.
Say that one more time.
I said she was looking and acting some kind of crazy
Some
for
type
them
of way.
people to tell her to go to a mental institution.
Listen, whether she checked herself in or was told to, something was going on. It don't matter.
Right.
You. So I cut them up and add them into water. I do that all the time with my milk, with the tea I just made this morning. I put a thing of ginger in there. I put a cinnamon stick in there. I put rosemary leaves and thyme leaves. No, oregano and thyme leaves.
Oh, you let
And I
it
let
sit
it sit overnight.
Sonia,
Overnight.
let it sit overnight. Okay.
Overnight is so, oh my God. The marination that takes place, baby. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just says
No.
this lawsuit is for illegal search.
Oh, so she's still.
So yes. So mind y'all, this okay, this is a thing. This is not her full CPS case. That's why we're missing information. This is the lawsuit she filed regarding the CPS case. She went back and tried to sue the state of Michigan for illegally searching and seizing or search and seizure. But again, they had probable cause to go to her house. She left the baby at the house or at the school. The police came back with a legal search warrant. So again, she's trying to make the police seem like they're the bad guys for her crap. The same thing Missy said in the comments, always blaming somebody else for her crap. So she wants to make it look like to her audience that, oh, they illegally came to my home and I took them to court and I won. Clearly the papers say dismissed. Silly.
Yeah.
Yes, she's the plaintiff. in this case. She's suing them
Oh.
for
Facts, Missy.
forcibly removing her.
So I don't know, maybe it's private, inaccessible to the public, but I want to try to look for that. Because again, let me repeat, this is not the full, this is why we're confused. This is not the full CPS case. There are things around the CPS case that are in this documentation. But this is the lawsuit that happened afterwards. She ain't even suing for them taking the child away from her, which she should have done if she knows she's not wrong. She trying to go after them for searching her home.
Well, because she always wants to win.
Yes,
And to her, that felt like a loss.
yes, and a so-called
So she went to fighting.
exactly, because I don't know what she thought she was going to. She probably thought she was going to get enough money to try to continue her business.
She's been scavenging around for money. I mean,
Jesus.
every time I turn around, that's what she's doing. Like,
And look, she's also been talking and telling her people that she's going to take me to court and garnish my Social Security checks. Now that she knows I'm getting back pay, she's trying to take my back pay. Girl, you will never be successful. That's just the storyline for you, honey. She's threatening to take my, not that I even believe an ounce of it, and I'm not scared at all. She's trying to say that I'm defrauding the state and defrauding the girl. Don't you think I'd be under the jail? Cheryl. She said she wants to garnish. She says she wants to take away my apartment, my social security check, my mobility scooter. She wants to take everything from me, y'all. She wants money.
At this point, we all know that she's just a crazy lady. I mean,
Jesus.
Seriously.
No, seriously. That's why, again, with all the lies, I say she's lying about cancer to one up Paula. There's always a one up with these people. There's always a one up with a narcissist. Cucumbers, walnut vinegar, and talking about try me. I'm dead. Try me is crazy.
And
It's getting a little too intense about these cucumbers in the comments. Sheesh.
to search her home.
Oh, it's still hot with the AC on. That's not okay. That's because we're doing this video.
But the lawsuit doesn't mention that they forced
Jerry,
you
welcome to the
into
chat. Subscribe to the channel.
You see, that would be part of the lawsuit if, in fact, they did force you into a mental
Actually,
institution.
you clearly already subscribed because you're in the chat. Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
Jerry.
As
you
you
doing?
said. In fact, let me play that again. Right. So she's saying that in the
Most cases involving children and child neglect are private. Yeah, she lucky. She lucky with that. She lucky. I'm gonna try to find it though. Yep. Because again, there's things missed. This is not the actual case. And I'm sure the truth tried to look himself as well. Now mind y'all, this is a year-old video.
suit is just for the illegal search and seizure and forcibly removing her from the home. It doesn't say anything about making her go to a mental institution.
And because they're minor children, that it's private.
Well, that you can't put someone in a mental hospital without just cause.
Right.
And if you, in the paperwork, it says you checked yourself in.
Oh, the paperwork says you checked yourself into the hospital. You're lying to your people and saying you were forced. You can't override the paperwork. You can't do that. You've been steering your people wrong, and you know you are. And you know you are. Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, so if she checks herself in, no, she can't get pain and suffering.
No.
But what I'm saying is, what's the point of suing? Did you not leave your child in school?
Exactly. What's the point? Well, no. She said, what's the point of suing? Didn't you leave your child in school? She's suing because she felt like they illegally entered her home. But why did they enter your home in the first place? Because you left the child at school. So why are you suing? You did it. You caused them people to come to your house. You can't blame them for coming to your house. See what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm.
It's not cut off. So they had a reason to come to your home.
Facts.
Correct. Because she left the child at school. Nobody picked up the child. And
But again, I don't think it's just because she left that baby at the school. There are things leading up to it. Maybe the kids went to the school and reported no food, no electricity. They hungry because she had no food when they checked the house. So.
And your mother just missed it. It wouldn't say allegedly.
Right.
Alleged that she called her mother.
Allegedly.
It wouldn't say that. It would have said left a message.
Specify allowance.
Allegedly. So you didn't prove to
Gentleman's Corner, that's just That's just the Fair Use Act, pretty much, in a different word, in a different, whatever you want to call it, in a different text.
Prove to them that she left a message. This lawsuit was taken out 3 years after.
What? She's desperate for money.
3 years later?
She's desperate for money. I think
Amazon.
she really is desperate for money.
Oh, absolutely. That's why the Cash App things, the Cash App, Cheryl, that's why I say she don't be getting no cash. She be acting like she do. Maybe she get a few here and there. That's why she be acting like she be getting Cash App. Cheryl, I told y'all,
She is so rotten to the core.
Ooh, 3 years. Cheryl, that's exactly why that Lisa Hagler person wasn't able to get served, because 3 years later, she ain't working for them no more.
Okay, Miss Walker.
Jesus, you heard what I said?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh my God, it's all coming together.
Yeah, she's desperate for money. She's still doing it now.
Why would you think 3 years later you're going to sue them? Probably after you've been on YouTube and you forgot, oh crap, I could probably sue these people for money. The person you were trying to sue don't even work at the department no more. Jesus, and that's why the case was dismissed.
She probably got some old peg leg lawyer that she worked with.
No, the pro se means she was without an attorney.
Also, she tries to do it herself.
Yep, I looked up what that meant. Yep, she did it herself.
I hate it.
And good and done. That's exactly why she's in the situation now, because she tried to do it herself and she tried to manipulate the courts. Dismissed. See, we're smart over here, Helmet. So we see through you. Okay? Yeah.
So this happened 3 years.
Who the heck is Sheba?
After
Oh. Hey, Sheba.
she left her child.
I was like, who the heck?
So she couldn't prove if she left that phone call.
Exactly. Exactly.
And I'm guessing the police never went to the mother's house
Exactly.
to see if there was a phone call.
Yeah. Because they knew she was lying. They didn't have to go to, they knew she was lying. They don't have to go verify. When it comes to her, you don't have to verify nothing because you know she lying. She said she called her mama. Then she said she left a voicemail. Then she said she probably didn't get the voicemail. 3 different stories in one freaking sentence. What?
Up to keep a record of the phone call.
Just like with the court thing here today. I said, first of all, I told her, I said, you wouldn't have the mental capacity to upload 22 videos. She said, Missy, stop laughing at me. Then she said, oh, I couldn't no. First of all, she said, oh, I didn't upload the 22 videos. It was too much. So I just uploaded a few and made them a little longer, AKA chopping and screwing. Then I said, I went ahead and said on my community wall, I said, this girl wouldn't even have the mental capacity to upload 22 videos. Then here goes a screenshot an hour later. Oh, I thought a week said something. Oh, here goes 22 exhibits. Not that I care, but come on now. We all know it's chopped and screwed because she knows none of the clips that she has transcripts. So she has to make them into videos so there's transcripts. Aha! You ain't fooling nobody, girl. You know, manipulation master, you.
They didn't have her on child abandonment.
Okay. So I need to find the child abandonment charges. Where are those at? See what I'm saying, Cheryl?
Uh-huh.
Because he's saying that they got her with child abandonment. Obviously, those might be private. She's relieved.
Is this all the same case or not?
Oh yeah, child abandonment. You left the girl at school, you abandoned the baby.
Okay.
And she's relieved because we can't find nothing. It's all private. So that's how she has room to mix
Well,
and mingle.
I don't feel like we need to find that. I feel
Exactly.
like this is enough.
That's what I'm saying. We don't need all that to put 2 and 2 together.
No.
Facts.
No. Okay. So number one, she left the child there, so she's incompetent. Like, ma'am, who does that? That's the first thing. Then number two, they come to your house and you think that the police and the powers that be don't have authority to deal with you.
Not the
Are you
powers
out your
that be.
mind? Then
But
they got to detain you.
yeah.
Then you take your crazy self down to the crazy house and then you leave that night. Like,
Hey.
I'm just saying.
Yo. What? Oh my God.
You out your mind.
But look, if we do find it, that'd be even more juicy, though.
I mean, it'd be juicy, but girl, we already got the
But-
picture, girl.
But we don't need it.
The handwriting is on the wall.
Mm.
Okay?
Mm, 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 mm. 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 Mm, 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 mm. And we are the type of people that she wants credibility ruined.
Unless she was on DRUGS
Mm-hmm.
or if she was completely intoxicated.
Something. Okay, Missy, drive safely. Yeah.
Okay,
There's something. There is something. There are more documents than this floating around. Maybe some of them are in just different areas. I'm going to look into this. Because again, you want to give everybody tutorials about the Minnesota court records and mine. Oh, we can do that to you too if we find the right stuff. We don't just make up things here. We actually find the right things. But you know, you pointed them out to my stuff. We gonna point them out to your stuff.
well,
Okay, it's fair game.
We're certainly dealing with the history.
Yeah.
You and I talked about that, and so it's up to you if you want to discuss some of that. And we put this afternoon session. That's what we're doing in the afternoons. We're talking about sector history.
Facts.
So if you want to do that, absolutely.
We already doing it. We already doing it. Episode 2.
I'm talking about the other stuff that you got too.
Oh yeah. No. The lives are different. I'm talking about the documents specifically. Like, I feel like there's another database we can find the actual case.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna try to look into that. If not, we already know from here. Well, it's not rocket science. Not.
Let's do about 10 more minutes before we end the stream because I want to end it before Ashlyn gets home.
Okay. All right, bet.
Okay.
She checked herself.
And we'll
into the
do.
hospital.
We can do part 3 on my channel. So y'all click the links in the chat, and we alternate between mine and her channel. It's the Mukbang Media channel that I'm going underneath.
That's right, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
A
go.
boy being charged with child abandonment.
Oh, okay.
See, so here's her explaining. that
Yeah, those are the
they
links, y'all.
forced her into the hospital.
Okay.
The police took me from my home and forced me to go to a hospital. So how?
Now, mind you, again, the paperwork said that she checked herself in. Jesus.
Arrested and put in jail if the police forced me to go to a hospital? How was I arrested and put in jail if I said that the police told me that I needed a psychiatric evaluation?
So let me point.
because I was-
Sorry, I gotta stop it again. Let me point this out. So she's never denied this. Clearly, this is her reacting to him, reacting to the case. So she's explained it before. And I don't know where that full live stream is. But this is her trying to explain to the people of her case. So she can lie and say there's not a case on her. This is her defending the case. See what I'm saying?
Yes.
She just tries to hide and conceal it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Found out that they were going to take my child from the fucking school.
They already took the child from the school. Okay? That's why you were in there, lady.
How
Oh,
the
God.
hell is that the case? Yes, that Chick-fil-A.
Yes, yes.
For every damn arrest. And they don't go anywhere. They don't leave. Even if all the charges are dropped. The mug shots are always there.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. I think we know that. Good Lord.
So where's the fucking mug shot, you clown?
We don't. Can you stop it right there? I gotta say something. We don't care about the mugshots, think, but
Yeah.
no, we don't care about that.
Not at
We
all.
care about you having not having no food in that refrigerator.
And leaving the baby at the school.
We care about you not having no lights. We care about the baby at the school. And we care about the police having to detain you because you crazy. And he thought you were going to unalive yourself. That's what we care about. We know that you major on the minor. Where's the mugshot? Where's the... No, tickle butt. We're not doing that.
Nobody ever said nothing about no mugshot.
Right. We got to move you back to the left.
No.
You always trying to go to the right.
Jesus. There's paperwork there.
No, you know how you do a 2 or 3 year old. No. Get back over here. This is what we're dealing with.
Hello. Reel yourself back in here.
That's what we're doing. We're not doing that. No.
Ooh-wee.
And I got my monkey. But I'm just saying, she says that basically they never arrested her. Well, you're right.
So what she was trying to do was distract him. So as soon as she said, I got your mugshot, she expected him to be like, no, why? No. We don't do what you do. We know that it's false, that you don't got it anyway. So we can easily revert back to what we're talking about. Okay. You can't distract us, sweetie. Cheryl, oh my God, she makes me mad.
She chose to check into that hospital.
Yeah.
So the police didn't force her.
Yeah.
She chose.
And she's telling her people that she was forced because the people don't have the documentation. Even though they can go look at the documentation. Lady.
They didn't bring her to the hospital because the police do have the right to admit you to a mental institution for evaluation. Right or wrong, Liz?
You're right.
So if you're acting crazy, they can take you to the hospital and ask them to mentally evaluate you. So I don't understand why you think.
So again, it goes back to my comment. Either way, forced or not, what were you doing to make you have to go to a crazy hospital, ma'am?
Be in her crazy self.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't force you because in the court papers it says
there you go.
You checked yourself in.
There you go.
Yes, it says abandoned for leaving her daughter at school and checking herself into a psychiatric. What?
Because they probably did an interrogation with her and got the real information out of her. Because I feel like they do interrogations with you and ask you what's going on. Am I right or am I wrong?
At the mental hospital?
I don't know if it's the mental hospital. I don't know if it's the police. I don't know if it's at court. I don't know what. They got it out of her that she checked in herself. So she tried to lie again on this lawsuit and tried to say that she was forced. Well, no, she's telling her audience that she was forced. So never mind. Let me bite my lip.
So this happened the same day that she left her daughter at school.
All this happened in the same, there's only 24 hours in a day. This all happened in the same day?
Her wheels were spinning.
Oh, yes. Big time. Wow. This all happened in the same day. You left your daughter, you went to go check in, and you left. Ooh, Jesus. Because I know when I start to get on the overload, my head start to hurt. When I be thinking about, I want to make my tea, I want to do this on the bowl of some eggs, we'll do this. It get overwhelming sometimes.
Because on the same line, it says minor child charging her with abandonment for leaving her daughter at school.
Charging her with there's more paperwork. It's the charging her with abandonment. There's more paperwork.
How old was the daughter? Do you know?
I don't know, but I know the child was a minor. It was definitely a minor.
Okay.
Because at school, that sounds like a minor.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely ain't no college. You know.
No, I was
So,
thinking, 12, 13 maybe, and no.
okay, I'm thinking like 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Checking
Boy, am I full.
into a psychiatric.
I ain't
hospital.
eating no more today. Actually, I'm never mind. If I
Which
smoke,
means
it's
on the
over with.
same day that she left her child at school, never picked her up, she checks herself into a mental hospital.
I don't know why that's so funny to me. Checking. It's just because it's helmet we talking about. That's always so funny to me. I don't know why.
They didn't arrest
Thank you for dropping the links,
because
y'all.
you asked to be taken to a mental hospital.
Oh, my glutes.
There's no mugshot because you checked yourself in the hospital.
Exactly. So no mugshot, ma'am. Silly.
So let's move on. So the judge. So what we're reading.
I want to
is
go off of that
actually,
number on the top.
the report that the judge filed. The things you're reading, the facts of the case were taken from her.
Exactly. Remember what I just said? They interrogated her at some point. The facts of the case were taken from the horse's mouth. I just said that.
Mm-hmm.
They interviewed her at some point, and she told them that she checked herself into hospital while she's trying to tell us that she was forced in there. Stupid head. Ooh, manipulation. Until this day, she's doing the very same thing, trying to get people to believe that Cheryl is a predator. The hell?
Against the state of Michigan. So the facts are from her statement to the lawsuit.
Yeah.
Mental institution, then taking pictures, then forcibly removing her from the home.
So everything
So that comes
to her was by force. No. She claimed everything was by force, when in actuality, it was all voluntary, except for the fact that she denied entry to the home and they forced their way into the home. Everything else was voluntary.
her paperwork. And right there from her paperwork and from.
And also, it's always good to go in front of an audience that doesn't, number one, that's not manipulated to hate me, and is not necessarily unbiased, but doesn't know me as the picture that I was painted out to be on YouTube. You get what I'm saying, Cheryl?
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You want to cut it off?
Yeah, and I do want to say too that I saw that some of the things that she tried to do to me, that obviously that's what she had done to you.
Yeah.
And yeah, but it's not gonna work, because the thing is, when she met me, she had no idea. Like, she had no idea that I was going to be able to see into her. She says she can see into me. That's fine. I'm an open book anyway.
Wait a minute. Let me, I want to interrupt you. How can you see into something you can't even see into yourself?
Oh, well, that's what we do. It's easy to look into someone else. The hard job is to turn that shit around and look into your own soul.
Okay.
Okay. So there are lots of people who can see other people, but see, I'm here visual, so you can see me both ways. You can see me inwardly and outwardly. I don't have a problem with that. I have plenty of courage. I don't hide, so I'm cool. I don't have a problem with that. But her problem is that she do too much looking outward Don't look inward at all. She say that she does, but she cannot. And I'll say this again, oh God, from the top of a mountaintop. Girl, you one of them people who cannot look within. There's no way.
And will not.
Well, because she can't. She don't have the capacity.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I want it to be known that she met this woman named Cheryl Grabowski. Not Rosie, not Genya. Not them. Not Too Strong, not none of them. But she met this woman named Cheryl, who she finally found out that her problem is that not that she can't see others, but this Raggedy Ann can't see herself. Yeah. So we're gonna be continuing this on. I think this is wonderful. It's a teachable moment and a lesson for everybody.
Especially especially our, I just keep on going to our chat, like especially our people, especially.
What do you mean by that, Nina?
Because they may listen to her on the side and they come over here and see that things aren't adding up.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So Nina, thank you so much for being here, girl.
Yeah, absolutely. So y'all better subscribe to the channel. I'm telling y'all, it's so much I'm watching. And again, when I'm listening to this stuff, I gotta turn it off. I gotta turn it off because it's too much. It's too much. But
no, Nina, no, it's not too much for you. You're the woman for the job, okay?
It's too much. With her voice, it's too, her voice. Oh yes. It's too, not the whole process of what we're doing, but just listening to her voice. You have to take a break from listening to that lady.
Oh well, you know, I don't listen to it like this.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But for what I'm doing, I listen intently because I love to. She hates when I pick at her and point out her lies. Oh yeah, I'm an expert. Don't play with me. Yeah.
Well, duh. Yeah, that's why I said, Nina.
Hello. They tried to stop our connection, and this was the perfect time. No, you can't do that. Especially since the very two people, us, we're dealing with the exact same thing, is only going to make us stronger. It's not like we're on opposite sectors. We're literally in the same boat. So that makes it even better. We're dealing with the same person and people. So that makes it even better. Even better. And conversations flow because we're dealing with the same shit. Stuff.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you, moderators. Thank you guys for coming in.
All right, y'all. Cheryl, what time do you want to take a break? Do you want to do it tomorrow? What's tomorrow? Wednesday? I got to talk to you on the phone before, because all this other stuff is happening. So I got to talk to you about that.
Okay, just call me.
All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye, guys.
You can drop me down, Cheryl.
Okay, girl, call me.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.